Right, I think we're finally done.
Yes, we should
That
be.
took a while. Right, how long have we got? About 3 minutes. Alright, happy with
Yeah,
that.
enough time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Division 4 Mexican Grand Prix. I'm your co-commentator alongside my host, Aaron.
Yeah. Hello. I am not Cocom
Nope,
Swans.
Ed Cobbs.
Yeah, so that's going to be pretty fun.
So far,
You get to
our
see...
racing lineup looks like this. Charismic, Old Manzi, L.A. Ham, 40, Sneddon, Desbro, Macy Q, Invade, who has moved up from Division 5 up to 4 to give himself a challenge. Pierre B, Button, Destroyer, LT Shift, Bad Dog, Fish Sticks, Jedi Gamer, and Rage Quit.
It's Locker Racing.
He could be, I am not quite sure.
Okay, because if Locker isn't racing, it's got a very valid reason. Yeah, Locker might not be racing. It's personal reasons. I'm not gonna specify why, because it is very personal why it's probably not gonna be racing tonight.
Yeah, Locker, if you're watching this, I hope whatever's up gets sorted out. You will occasionally hear my kids in the background. I do hope that does not shy you away from watching this stream. But going back to what I was talking about earlier, a lot of Formula One people in the community love to hate on NASCAR, and I've always thought about it, and I'm always like, well, NASCAR back in 2011, I believe. Juan Pablo Montoya did NASCAR. He was in Formula One from, I think, 1999 to 2006. Came to NASCAR in 07.
Can I mention, the one reason I know he drove a NASCAR is because he crashed into the back of a truck once and made it explode.
A jet dryer, it exploded, and it was like a wildfire.
That's
honestly
the one
insane.
Reason I know Montoya raced in it.
I actually remember watching that race live, and all of a sudden it was like caution, or it was during a caution actually. So everyone was supposed to be going real slow. Well, it was red flagged after he hit the jet dryer. Before then, it was just a caution. So everyone was supposed to be going slowly. Montoya was trying to catch up to the lead. And I don't know what really happened. He lost control of the car and swerved right into the jet dryer, and it exploded. And it was the most befuddling thing I'd ever seen in my life. I think at the time, Aaron, you were maybe a year old, maybe not even. I don't actually remember what year it was.
What year was it in?
I was 2012, 2013.
Well, yeah, I was born very late.
I was a kid.
So I was around that age.
Year it was over. Mario Andretti has done NASCAR, and he did Formula One. What was it? Mark Donohue did NASCAR and Formula One. Like before the 70s and in the 80s, drivers going to NASCAR was not extremely unrare. It's kind of common actually. And Jacques Villeneuve actually did the Daytona 500 this year.
Yeah, I was just thinking if Jacques did it. He is one of my favourite drivers that I never actually got to see race. And I'm sad that I never got to see David Coulthard race. I'm very sad that I never got to see that.
I'd say the three drivers I'm sad I never got to watch would be Senna, Lauda, and probably...
Did you watch Michael?
I watched Michael. I watched him from a young age. He wasn't my favorite driver, but I did like Michael Schumacher. My favorite driver growing up as a kid was actually Kimi Räikkönen. When Sebastian Vettel joined, I went to the United States GP in 2007. It was Seb's debut in Formula One.
Yeah.
And thank you. And I remember going to that race thinking, whoever the first driver is to give me an autograph is going to be my favorite driver, my official favorite driver. Because I was kind of half and half on Kimi and Fernando. No one gave me an autograph except Seb. So I said, okay, Seb will be my driver.
can I mention that I supported Hamilton from 2017 through to 2019, and that's when I properly started watching Formula 1 back then. I supported him for one reason, and it's the stupidest reason ever. No, but one, yeah, he is British. I used to be a massive Cars fan back in the day, and if you watched Cars 3, Lightning McQueen's trainer, forgot her name, I think it was Ramirez or something?
Yeah, Chris Ramirez.
Yeah, had an assistant, and the person who voiced
was Lewis Hamilton.
Character was Lewis Hamilton, so I supported him because he was a Formula 1 driver.
He's also in
Cars
2, if you don't know, and Michael Schumacher is in the first Cars movie.
Yeah, at the end. A few F1 drivers have made appearances in it. A lot of them.
Yeah, I know if you watch the Cars movies in other languages, you'll have different Formula 1 drivers or other race car drivers in general do the voice acting for the characters.
I think Fernando Alonso appeared in Cars 1 instead of Schumacher in France.
No, it wouldn't be France. It would be Spain, if anything.
Whoops! I just thought Fernando Alonso was French. What the hell is up for me?
Poop language.
Seriously, how does someone make a mistake like that now? Thinking World of Sport's biggest legends, what you could say biggest legends, is French. The only good French driver to me, really, who's got a legacy behind them, is Senna. Oh no, Senna and Prost.
Did you say a French legacy?
Yeah, like French driver who had a legacy in Formula 1.
Senna wasn't French. He was Brazilian. What?
Oh, what is going on in my head?
Man, today
right,
you
let's just stop talking about this.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. I was like, man, you
let's
might not.
Talking about this
you might want to focus on this race. No, but I understand.
I'm just thinking of France. And I'm like, yes, Senna's totally French. Oh, for goodness sake, I need to stop embarrassing myself on this. But anyway, ladies and gents, we are going into Q1. So, we're going to have a bit of fun.
We've got a guy leaving the session already. I will hit him up with an invite.
Yeah, LT shift that was.
Yep.
But qualifying might be interesting today, you never know. Because we have seen absolute chaos in a few of the races so far. Particularly Tier 5 and Tier 4. No, we commentated Tier 4 tonight. Tier 3
was yesterday.
Yep, I commentated that. That was amazing. Tier 3. If you didn't tune in for that one, you should have, for one. But for two, it was a brilliant race. As we had rain halfway through the race affected it. And cars crashing out.
I'm a dry start here to quali.
Yep, and any of the drivers, if you are listening in, please tell us what the weather's going to be like. We appreciate that massively.
No, don't tell us. I want that to be a surprise.
Not too late. Too late. I've already told them.
Well, who knows? Maybe they'll tell us. Maybe they won't.
Yep, we'll have to find out. It's up to you guys now. Leave it as a surprise or just tell us. It's your choice. As we see, I think that's Invade. Yes, that's Invade coming out the pit lane.
Yes, it's the Haas of Invade. No one else coming out yet, so just gonna ride along with the former Division 5 driver Invade in the Haas now. His old team being Aston Martin in Division 5.
I think he's a reserve driver because he joined halfway through. I don't know.
No, I think they gave him a full-time seat. Because I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, Div 4 still had a few open spots on the roster. And Turbo Typhon, I believe that's his name.
Yep.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Turbo
Yeah.
in the Ferrari, the second man out of the pits. Following him will be Only Destroyer in the Williams. Following him, TTV Rage Quit in the Aston Martin.
It's okay. I love how it's Only Destroyer. So then when you're saying like following him, it's Only Destroyer.
I usually just call him Destroyer.
For one, it was only one car. But it sounds like you're saying it's Only Destroyer out.
Next man out of the pitch is Desbro.
Invade, he's just coming around the stadium section now. As we go on board with him for a second. And let's just switch the camera so we have a good angle.
Next man out of the pits,
and
Old Manzi in the Red Bull.
It's Invade rounds the final corner now, and he's going to be starting his lap. As we come down the main straight, Invade starts his lap to come down the massive Mexico back straight. You love it, you hate it. As we come down into the speed trap at turn 1, and then into turn 1. As just got to take those curbs just right, and
we got
what
yellow.
has happened?
Sector 2, it's for Desbro. I think he's spun.
Desbro's
He's good
spinning.
to go though. He keeps going.
Yep, Desbro's spinning there, but didn't quite catch it. But sorry, I'm recovering for a second. As Invade goes. Yep, fastest in sector 1 because he's the only driver actually out doing the lap right now ahead of everyone. As we have a lot of cars out of the pit lane right now. Well, and he's invalidated it, Invade.
So we move on to Turbo
next?
Typhon. Put up a 29.0 in the first sector. He's on the medium tires for Q1. Not sure why he did it for Q1. But it ended up working out in the long run. I qualified P4 and finished P5 for that race, so I will not complain. Typhon's got a driver in front, and he's invalidated. 57.8, but he's also invalidated. Okay, so we're gonna have to...
Everyone invalidating. This is not what we need, because then I have to scroll through and try to figure out who the next car is. Let's just go with Desbro for now. No, Ode Manzi. No, it's not Ode Manzi, sorry. It's the other Red Bull. As he comes.
No, Masic's on an outlap.
Oh no, he's on an outlap. Sure. I'm not good at this broadcast and stuff.
Williams behind him is also on an outlap, so we're gonna stick with Desbro. Coming through sector 2. Goes a little wide, does not invalidate. Oh, rage quit. Rage quit with a 17.8.
Spinning at the final corner. Oh goodness me. That was very close for Turbo. He spun coming into the pit lane and has whipped the back end out in front of other cars.
Across the line will be Desbro coming through the final corners now to the line. It's a 16.7 for the Alpine.
And
over a second ahead of Rage Quit as of right now. Old Manzi with the 16.8 across the line. He looks like he's going to push for another lap.
Behind him is the Haas of Invade. He comes into the pits to see invalidated again. And then it is only Destroyer. Yep. Need to get better at finding out who the car is before I actually try to screw to them. As Only Destroyer, he's just coming around the final corner now, and it's going to be a 116.2, enough to put him on pole.
Bad man across the line. It's going to be a 17.2 for the Alfa Romeo. So we move on to Rage Quit. He's down on his time, though. He might be pulling into the pits here. No, he's going to go for another lap. And he does improve.
And just gets improved.
17.803 for the Aston Martin. We go to his teammate LT Shift. Invalidated lap, so we go to Pierre.
Pierre.
17.001. Wow. Close to flat.
And that's another invalidation. As we go to Ode Manzi, he's going slow now.
And HCQ crossed the line. He did not put up a time, though. He invalidated his lap.
That's Desbro coming round. Desbro just coming around the final corner now. And behind him is Ode Manzi, but he's on a slow lap. So Desbro, he does not improve. He's just going for a lap to set it up. LA Ham, he's just coming around. That's Invade. Charismic's on his outlap. Desbro, he's just coming around the final corner now. I'm assuming he'll pull into the pits. Yes, he will.
It's actually only Destroyer. Oh, we got a yellow. It's for Pierre B. I think it might have just been trying to get out of the way of the Red Bull of Macy
Q. It's LT Shift as he comes around the final section.
Quit.
Oh, and he invalidates.
Is also invalidated. He pulls into the pits.
As we're just going with this Red Bull now. I can't pronounce his name. I'm just gonna call him 9 Macy Q. Okay, Macy Q. He's just going around the stadium section now. Coming into the final corner. Got to keep it valid. Siri comes to the line, and it
16.4,
will be second
P2.
fastest. And go back to only Desbro. Yes, Desbro. He's faster. He was.
The 16.5 for the Alpine. It's P3.
LA Ham.
There's Mick has invalidated.
Corner now. As Ham comes around the final corner, he's gonna go P4.
7
has invalidated, you say, so
40 is the next man across the line. He'll be starting his hot lap though. So we go to Jedi Gamer also starting his hot lap. We've got Snedden, I believe. No, not Snedden, his teammate Turbo also starting a hot lap here. Yellows in
LT
sector
Shift
1.
I think is going for a lap, but LT Shift he invalidates. If you go to a Red Bull of TQ, he is going faster. I think he wants to say that he went fastest in Q1 or something, because he is improving. He comes right the final corner now, but he pulls into the pit lane.
He may have messed up in the stadium section.
As LA Ham being let by Desbro. Desbro lets the
Desbro out of fuel now.
Through. And LA Ham is just coming around sector 3 now. He is going very quick. A Turbo tie is actually random, so
it's Paul for the LA Ham. 16-1.
Yeah, so we've got an update. That Turbo is a random.
Oh boy.
And they are trying to get him to leave, but he is not.
16-1 flat for Jedi Gamer. It's pole for the Alpha Tauri. 40 across the line, put up a 16.9. P7.
Turbo, he goes P10. It's not like it's going to matter in the long run, but, you know, might as well just... Look, as in chat we're getting people saying that Turbo's an imposter. As his teammate Snedden, a real driver.
Wow.
Beauty of a lap.
15.5 in Q1 here for the Ferrari of Snedden.
Button is just going around the final few corners now. Well, that's...
To start his hot lap.
Right, who's next? Wait, who's
Rage Quit also crossing the line, will be starting his hot lap. Charismic has crashed out.
Charismic has crashed.
Oh.
He's crashed out in a very weird place to crash.
Crashed out, I believe, turn 8 or 9.
He's gone into the wall on the right-hand side. As we run aboard the Snedden, I'm just going to kind of show you where he's crashed. He's crashed right on that barrier there. Or it's this one, I don't know, one of them. It's a very weird accident, but that means he is out of qualifying. As Button is just
Turbo's up for 8 tenths in the first 2 sectors, but doesn't appear that he's going to be in the hunt for a much better lap. He's pulled into the pits.
Button, he's going pretty quick right now. He sets a fastest sector 2. It's the game saying that. And there's number 62, he's coming around the stadium section. Through the penultimate corner, I think this is. Oh, invalidated. Would have been a 16.6.
P7 there.
P7.
Rage Quit improves to a 17.4. It's P11 for the Aston Martin.
And Fishsticks, he goes P16 and P10, sorry.
P10, P11 for both the Alfa Romeos, both improving on their times.
Is coming round. And then we get a little break before we look at 40, and 40 is invalidated his lap.
Heading into the stadium section now. Does he have enough does he have enough fuel to put up another lap?
This Button, he's on a fast lap, maybe, I don't know.
No, 40's going to dive into the pits.
Button might be on a fast lap.
It's got to be with how he's pushing right now. Does a phenomenal job through Sector 2. Opens the DRS. Heading into the stadium section now for the AlphaTauri.
Faster Sector 2. He is pushing as he comes round the stadium section now. This could be an action point in the race. Stadium section can be moves that happen there.
Jedi Gamer retired is in the pits. His teammate crossed the line now. It's going to be a 1:16.4. It's P6 for the AlphaTauri.
I mean, with Turbo, we don't really have to worry about him right now because Turbo's literally bottom of the table with times. Only reason we have to worry is in the race. Possible crashes with him could happen. I don't know if they might call for a restart, so that is out of there. Might be a possibility.
Next man to cross the line will be Old Man Z to start his hot lap.
Okay, so just quick update on... Oh, sorry guys, I forgot kind of that I was streaming the thing there. LT Shift is just coming around the final few corners, but he's invalidated, so we go to Rage Quit. This lad. Very good lad. Drives well. Just overall nice person. That doesn't matter right now as he comes into the pit lane. No, there's a bad dog behind him which comes into the pits too. There's Invade also into the pits, which is a reason to worry right now if you are him, because currently the look is you have not set a time if you are Invade or LT Shift. And you're in the drop zone.
Actually, only one of those two will be leaving here in Q1. Due to Charismic's crash, Charismic is automatically out.
If they both set times, then it'll be Charismic and this Turbo Tie guy, and LT Shift messes it up.
See across the line, it's a 16-4. P5 and P6 for the Red row 3 lockout for the Red Bulls. ACQ starting his hot lap though.
A lot of people coming out the pit lane now.
Everyone's trying to get a lap out.
Fish sticks,
especially Invade, who's just exited the pits now. Button has retired in the pits. He is satisfied with P7. He knows it would take something monumental for him to leaving after this session.
And thought one of the Red Bulls spun there. Who was I on? Oh, 40. As 40 is the first one who will set a time for us here today. If you quick check, I think LT Shift just invalidated.
He did. He's got enough time though to do another lap. He's cutting through the grass. He's becoming a lawnmower. Not sure if that's legal.
As you see, 40. He's going around this bit of crowd. One of the Red Bulls is off.
has retired in the pits. Ditto Desbro, only destroyer it seems. And we got Turbo who puts up P3 with a 16-1. Oh,
and Invade's invalidated.
Boy.
That's Old Man Z, he's
good.
invalidated.
He's on an out lap. Invade.
Pierre is around, but he's on a very slow lap. Right now, as Old Man Z, he's going around, but again,
Turbo.
Slow up as LA.
Did Turbo just retired on track? He is in Sector 1. It could hurt Macy Q, who's looking to put up a better time here.
Yeah, he has retired on track. Hasn't affected him now. It's LA Ham. He's going to start another lap. As Fish Sticks, he comes around the final corner now. He's invalidated now. There's LT Shift. This is his lap, which is going to need to count LT Shift as he comes around to start that lap. And it's 40 getting ready to go for another lap, it looks like. As Bad Dog, he's getting ready for a lap as well.
This lap has to be valid for him to stick around for Q2. Most importantly,
Invade is going to be the next one who is going to cross the line. So let's just watch Invade now.
Has just started his hot lap now. Bad Dog across the line will start his hot lap. These are the four we're going to have to look at. Invade being the first one coming through the stadium section.
Yeah, he just went fastest in Sector 2. And he goes through the stadium section, as you say, through the penultimate corner, I think that is, and then into the final corner. Here he comes, and will he get through?
Oh, yes. P9.
And Pierre invalidates, so he might try to go again. As LA Ham invalidates.
Old Man Z is retired in the pits.
Fish Sticks is coming round. So
Turbo's just left the session.
Tie has left. But we might have an issue with his AI. No, that's the thing. But anyway, Fish Sticks comes round. And he goes 6th fastest.
16.3 for the Alfa Romeo, so he should be safe. Quality is officially over.
LT Shift has got a valid lap. Will it be enough? No.
It's 18.4.
No, it won't. LT Shift.
Which Rage Quit is safe. Coming through the final corner. Let's see what the Aston Martin of Rage Quit can do. It's going to be a 17.1. He does not improve in position, but he does improve by nearly 3/10 on track. 40 diving into the pits. Bad Dog deciding to stay out and finish the lap. He does not improve on the lap, though.
As Pierre is the next one coming around.
ACQ will be diving into the pits. He knows he doesn't need to put up another lap. Everyone here, I believe, knows they don't need to put up another lap now. So that is Q1 done and dusted. Sned and Jedi Gamer and Turbo, your top three. Turbo being the AI, though, we will say that LA Ham is P3.
And the big headlines now at the end of Q1 is Charismatic crashing out of Q1 and LT Shift absolutely annihilated on lap time as LT Shift is out in Q1.
I'll be sending him another invite.
So actually news for Q1, I'm just going to let you take over for just a minute because I need to go do something quickly.
Very well. Your driver's leaving in Q1. LT Shift in the Aston Martin and Charismatic in the Haas, who did not get to put up a time due to crashing. So we will see if we can invite them into the party and ask them what went wrong. Make sure to include your audio for this. Alright. Hello, LT Shift. You didn't make it into Q2 due to a lack of time. What happened? That's unfortunate. You said this isn't your best track, or it is? Understood, loud and clear. First man out of the pits will be the Mercedes of 40. Unless... No, we've actually got the Haas of Invade instead. As for the random who joined, Turbo Typhon, do you know him or no? I'll take the silence as a no. All right, LT. Well, I wish you the best of luck into the race. Oh, actually, I've got one more question. What happened to make you move up here to Div 4 when you used to be Div 5? All right, well. Well, like I said, best of luck in the race. That was LT Shift in the Aston Martin. See you later. Did not get the other driver who left Q1, and that's quite all right, because we will be starting Q2 here on board with the Haas of RSF1 Invade. Coming through the final 2 corners now and on to the main straight.
As we fly now down the Mexican back straight, and there's a lot of cars right now on their lap, so watch out for traffic possibly for them. Fish sticks or a bad dog will need to probably get out the way of Invade on his lap. Don't know if he will or not, but probably
28.5 for the Haas through the first sector. I think the main key about this track is you've got to get that first chicane right, and you've got to get sector 2 right. Especially, most importantly, sector 2. I would say sector. Oh, Invade invalidates.
Invade as 4D is the next one we can go to, but he invalidates as well.
So he gets out of the way of the,
that means
I believe,
Destroyer
Williams of Destroyer.
Yes.
Right after him will
fastest
be
in sector 2.
The Red Bull. I believe it's Macy Q. It is not. It is his teammate, Old Manzi. Destroyer on the mediums. Coming through the stadium section now, exiting the stadium section. Now coming through the final 2 corners. And to the line, it's going to be a 17-0.
Good Manzi, he can try and find the corner now. Will he beat it?
No, it's
no,
18-5 for the Red Bull. Wow. Not the time you would be looking to put up on a set of softs here.
And Pierre is there with a car of Mackie Q right behind him. As we come around the final corner now, on board with him. As he goes P3, and the car behind him is actually, so never mind about that. Zelle Ham goes P2. Very good for him.
17-4 for the McLaren.
And Rage Quit will go P3.
18-5, 2 thousandths of a second ahead of Old Manzi, who's coming through sector 2 now.
And now we see Bad Dog. He comes around the stadium section. What will he be setting? In the final corner now. Here comes this flat corner where everything could go wrong. He goes 6th fastest.
And Invade puts it on pole. Almost a whole second ahead of Destroyer. 16-0 on the softs.
And Pierre will go P6. But Pierre's, wow, this man is just done a dub and a half.
Snedden starting his hot lap now. The next man across the line will be Pierre coming through the stadium section now. Following him is the Red Bull of Macy Q. Pierre dives into the pits, so we go on board with Macy Q also diving into the pits.
As Ham, we don't need to really look at him, he's invalidated there. It's Rage Quit. Yes, it is Rage Quit. He can drive in the final corner now. What does Rage Quit do? He goes
17-9, improves by almost 7/10 of a second. P4 for the Aston Martin. Ari of Jedi Gamer coming through the stadium section to start his first hot lap of the session. Going to his teammate Fish Sticks, about to start his hot lap. And Bad Dog diving into the pits. Only Destroyer also diving in.
Good Manzi, he's on a slow lap coming in. As Snedden invalidated. He's got a Haas right behind him now, so don't to Invade, please. Just weaving a bit on a straight. Invade, he'll just come around same section. I think he's going again. In the setup, he's got Oh, no, they did all that setup just to dive into the pits. Invade will retire in the pit lane.
RSF1 Invade, that confident. He is already retired with plenty of time still left in this session. Oof. Oof.
Fish Sticks is next, coming around now.
Jedi Gamer diving into the pits.
As Fish Sticks, he's just going around the final few corners now. Comes into the final. As we ride on board with him on the TV camera. And we go off board now as he comes round to the line and he sets a 1:17.8, which sets him as
40
P4.
right behind him, puts up a 17.7. P4 for the Mercedes.
Is Fish Sticks going again?
He might be. Stead coming through the stadium section down through the final two quarters. He's invalidated his lap though, so he's gonna have to put up another one. Desbro and Macy Q coming through the final sector to start their hot laps. Less than 7 minutes left in the session now. We go on board with Fish Sticks.
As he hasn't actually done anything, so
no,
I think we go back to no, Bad Dog isn't doing anything either. 40 might be on something, I don't know.
No, he's way too far back. He's definitely on an in lap or possibly even a cooldown lap. Only Destroyer. Both your front row drivers have retired from the session. Quite confident that they did not need to put up another lap. Old Manzi Pierre and Bad Dog, currently their best laps are all on soft tires. Ditto LA Ham, but the bottom three, Manzi Pierre and Bad Dog, all look to be putting up another lap. This time on medium tires as Bad Dog crosses the line to start his hot lap now.
As Snedden, he can find the final corner. We've watched him for a while as Snedden goes to the line and goes for the fastest.
E3 for the Ferrari. Oh, what happened?
Fish Sticks has spun out at turn 3.
Doesn't look like he's got any damage though.
Out there.
Doesn't look like he's got any damage, so he's definitely good to go still. Desbro crosses the line. Oh, not Desbro. Macy Q crosses the line and puts up P5 with a 17.2 on those medium tires.
And Macy Q, he's coming around now. Fish Sticks is still coming around. Bad Dog, he is going fast right now.
Button has just started a hot lap here.
Bad Dog, oh, he hit, woo! Bad Dog hitting the woo there.
He's up by almost 7/10 of a second though. Will that contact with the wall deter his lap at all?
It's in that little dink before you finish sector 2.
I know exactly what you're talking about. He did. He lost about 7/10 of a second through the third sector alone.
Fish Sticks comes into the pit lane. We're looking at Desbro now, he's invalidated. And Snedden, he's on a lap, but might bring anything out of it.
No, we got Desbro, Snedden, and Macy Q all diving into the pits. PRB though stays out, and he's improved by over a second and a half. P7 for the Williams. So right on board with Button.
Coming around the final few corners now. What will Button do? Button, what can you pull out of that car? Button goes
It's Paul. It's Paul for the the Alpha Tauri. And his teammates right next to him coming out of the pits. Jedi Gamer knowing that he's definitely in the danger zone right now.
I told Manzi he comes round and he goes P9. That won't really settle his fears of being knocked out right now.
Definitely in danger currently. The man on the bubble is 40 in the Mercedes.
His Bad Dog is coming around the final corner now. Bad Dog goes P13, improves, but not enough.
Improves on his time, but does not improve on his position. He is still 7/10 down on the next man.
Pierre, I've looked for him for absolutely ages to try and get on board with him. Pierre, he's just on a slow lap now. He's closest to the line, so we might as well watch him. Button going slower, Jedi's on his out lap. So Pierre will be the next one to set a lap. So let's just ride with Pierre for this lap. You can take it away.
Going down what I believe is the longest straight in all of Formula One. Coming into the first chicane. Down to fourth gear for this first section, now down to third. Opens the DRS down the second DRS straight. Button has retired from the session in the pits. Through the first sector at the 28.8, he's only improved by less than 0.02 of a second. Down to second gear for the second chicane. The double apex hairpin. Third gear, about 60% on the throttle there. Looked like he ran a little wide, but doesn't invalidate. Keeping it in sixth gear. He keeps it good on the straight and narrow for sector 2. Through the first two sectors, it's a 57.4. He's improved by over 0.4 now, finding a lot more time than he did in the first sector. Through the stadium section now. The scenes where pretty much all of Mexico went absolutely bananas after seeing Checo score a podium. Through the final two corners now, and it's a not improvement. He's got to put up another lap if he wants to save himself here in Q2. He's got enough time for another lap and maybe even another lap after that. I don't know what he did in the third sector, but he dropped every ounce of time he had and some.
He lost it coming through the final corner. Completely lost it.
On board with fish sticks. Coming to the end of sector 2, he's improved by nearly 1.5 seconds. This man is on a mission.
Still won't be a great lap, but it'll still be a lap that improves.
Pretty heavy through the stadium section. The penultimate corner now, the final corner. What can the Alfa Romeo fish sticks do? Across the line, it's a 16-0.
And he proves me wrong.
He absolutely slaps that lap out of the park.
He just slapped me in the face there. Seriously.
40
it's not going to
well
be
over a second.
lap.
He's P4. P4 for the Aston Martin. Track seems to really be heating up now towards the end.
Into the pit lane. So that's the first official knockout right now. Omanzi out of qualifying.
10 seconds left in the session. Does Pierre have enough time to put up another lap? He's got the red light. He doesn't have the fuel.
He comes round the final corner. Jedi Gamer has to be a good lap now, or else he is out of qualifying. Jedi Gamer goes P7.
16-7 for the Aston, or again, AlphaTauri.
As Pierre and Bad Dog are confirmed out, LA Ham going round.
LA Ham safe by default due to Old Manzi rage quit and the random not being able to put up another lap. Bad Dog crashing out, I believe, earlier. And Pierre just not having the time.
No, retired. Yeah,
Bad
but that
Dog
is
retired.
your people out. So
Pierre missing
out
Q3 by 4 milliseconds to LA Ham. LA Ham right now probably feeling like the luckiest guy on the earth. He might be putting up another lap here, though. He's over a 1/4 second faster on his current time.
Could you invite Pierre, please? Just for an interview.
Yep, Macy Q puts up P3.
What a qualifying session we have just had. Carnage all over it.
You've got Pierre
Fish
B,
sticks.
Old Man Z Rage Quit, and Bad Dog all missing out on Q3. Make sure to include your audio.
Yep, just press the go into party, please, and there should be a box at the top. Just tick that. Yeah, please go into the party and tick the box at the top. All right. You want to interview Rage Quit?
Yeah.
Bear with me, brother. There we go. How you doing, boys?
Doing good, man. Unfortunate Q2 for you. P13 missed out on Q3 by 4/10. How are you feeling? And what happened? What went wrong?
Do you know what, mate? I just did one or two laps on the mediums. Just to see where I ended up. I didn't want to go out on the softs. I want to save my softs for the race because those fresh soft tyres towards the back end of the race are going to be magical. So my strategy involves going quick at the end and not necessarily being too quick at the beginning. So I've got a fresh set of mediums, a couple of fresh sets of softs now. If I finished in the top 10, I finished in the top 10, but I've just missed out. I'm not too worried.
Very well. Our man Rage Quit playing the tires game.
Doing my best. Doing my best.
All right, well, best of luck to you, Rage Quit. And finally, we've got our man, Pierre B. You missed out on Q3 by 4 thousandths of a second, 4 milliseconds.
Yeah,
What went
I'm
wrong?
still kicking myself. My first lap, I got a bit, on the mediums, I got a bit of a slide coming out the last corner. And then my second lap, I was just under half a second up and invalidated. Not the best pleased. But it'll be a long race anyway. Just got to stay out of trouble, avoid penalties.
Yes, penalties can play a massive game around here at Mexico.
Yeah.
Yesterday, with Tier 3, we had a very lot of penalties, let's just say that. With our race leader at one point having 12 seconds of penalties.
Wow.
And that isn't even the worst. So some people have like 20 seconds, 18 seconds. It can play a massive part. It can lose you a lot of positions at the end of the race. And I learned that the hard way.
That's the issue. It invites you to use as much of the track as possible, and yeah, you end up getting warnings and then eventually a penalty.
Yeah, it's very hard to kind of keep it within track limits as well now.
Yeah.
Because if you do like run wide out of a corner, most of the time it will give you a warning unless you use like 5 seconds of time.
Yeah. I think my
Best
pace
of luck
will
to
drop
you.
if I get more than 2 penalties. That will just be survival mode in case of a safety car at the end.
Well, as I prematurely said, best of luck to you, Pierre.
Thank you. Hope we put on a good race.
Yep. Put on a show for us.
I'll try.
Oh, wait. One last thing.
Yep.
Can you give us a weather report? Like, is there going to be any rain in this race, or is it going to be a full dry Mexico?
Unfortunately, it's fully dry.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, no rain at all.
Okay, thank you.
No worries. Catch you later.
Catch you later, mate. So only Destroyer, the first man to cross the line to start a hot lap, and be the first man to put up a 29.0 through the first sector, and through the first 2 sectors, it's a 57.2. Now heading into the stadium section, down to 4th gear for the Williams. Down to 2nd gear for this little hairpin chicane little thing. Now through the penultimate corner, 3rd gear. Final corner into
and it's
the
going
line.
to be a 1:16.4.
After him is Fish Sticks in the
Behind
Alfa
him,
Romeo,
Fish Sticks.
16.9. After him, you've got RSF1 Invade with a 16.0. LA Ham beats his time by 4
yeah,
thousandths of a
goes
second.
faster.
Wow.
And then Snedden goes faster.
Snedden.
Everyone is putting in their laps now. Button goes P5.
16.6. LT shit.
Mackie Q, let's see what he does. Mackie Q, he goes P2 by 0.2 of a second. So we get a very heated first part of qualifying there. As we're going to go follow Jedi Gamer through his lap.
40 and Desbro both out of the garage now to start their outlaps.
As now we watch Jedi Gamer as we'll go on board with him.
We got a yellows.
Right,
we got yellows.
left,
It's for
right
fish
here.
sticks.
Just like Cars Bar, I think.
He does not.
Jedi Gamer.
He crashed. He doesn't have a front wing.
Oh.
So he is way off the track to make sure he allows them space. Then runs wide.
Yes.
He invalidates. LA Ham
What has
still
happened?
valid. Destroy it at 15.8. P3 for the Williams. LA Ham across the line. It's going to be a 15.7. He puts it P2. RSF1 invade. Dives into the pits.
That's the one person I think we're gonna have to ask what
and
happened.
fish sticks.
This Jedi Gamer as invalidated in the time we were gone from him. Mackie Q taking out the bollard.
Basic Q. Diving into the
come
pits.
on, man. What did the bollard do to you? Come on, that's a bit
LA
mean.
Ham on another lap. He's invalidated this one.
As 40.
Jedi Gamer dives into the pits. He invalidated his lap, so 40 will be starting his hot lap. Ditto Desbro pretty soon.
On board with 40, all the way down the back straight. We go by the Emirates barrier, or Emirates bridge, and then we come into turn 1, getting the apex as hard as he can. Just hard turning after hard turning there. As we go down this small DRS turn out of turn 3, down into turn 4. A little chicane of turn 4 and 5. It goes fastest in sector 1. As we come up to this boxy hairpin type thing.
Double apex hairpin.
Yep. And we come to sector 2. We are in sector 2. As we come through the very twisty part of sector 2.
Very wide.
Might have lost time there. As we come into sector 3, we'll figure out. Yes, it doesn't go fast in sector 3, so I think he has lost a little bit of time. As we come in now to the little hairpin in here, before we get that chicane into the right hander now. As it's flat from here on. What will 40's time? 40
17.3.
fastest.
Desbro going very easy on the gas. Definitely put up another lap here.
Here comes Desbro. Alright, as we get an Alpha Tauri coming out the pit lane. Alpha Tauri, not Alfa Romeo. As we come down into turn 1 now with Desbro. Faster speed trap into turn 1, the right into, oh wait, whoops, the right into the left, into the right again. It's a very weird section, but it also provides overtaking, so it's good. Come down into a chicane before the double apex hairpin, but I think 40 is actually on a lap, so we'll switch over to 40 for now. See what 40's up to. As 40, he's slower in sector 2, so we'll just leave 40 alone now and go back to Desbro. As Desbro, he flies round to try set a time that'll give him a decent benchmark for Q1, Q3.
40 is
come to head into little left, you could say, into another right-hander that's flat down from here. And what would the time be? Desbro sets a 1:16.024.
P5 for the Alpine.
As Button will now... Yeah, Button's out on his lap. Let's watch Button on his lap. We're doing a full lap watches right now.
Especially now that there are much less much fewer drivers. That there are fewer drivers, I don't know what I'm saying right now.
Yeah, everyone else is on their outlap now, apart from Destroyer and Desbro. But Destroyer's behind Button, so we'll just stick to Button for now. As Button goes faster than his previous in Sector 1. It's a 1/10 improvement. Can he push that out even further? The AlphaTauri now coming into start at this twisty section in Sector 2. Here we go. I can't even describe how hard it is to drive around here with good pace. Some may find it easy, but I certainly struggle. As he picks up 2 tenths on his way to setting a better lap. He'll just snatch those 2 tenths.
Desbro looked like he was going to put up
another
lap, but he invalidated through the stadium section.
As Button now comes through the final corner. What will Button set? Button goes P4.
15.8. He's 7 thousandths of a second off of ACQ in P3. P4 for the AlphaTauri.
Now. Destroyer, will he try to take that P4 back? Yes, he will. And he goes pole, trying to do it.
Well over 2 tenths of a second off of, ahead of Snedden.
As Invade will be the next one coming around to set a time. And he validates it as we go on board with him.
Behind him is not Button, but Gamer, who's starting an outlap. So is 40. Snedden will be the next man to cross the line and put up a time.
Snedden, okay, right, so I'm just okay. I think we're excited to find out who was actually setting a lap there.
56.1, he's improved by almost half a second.
As he goes fastest in Sector 2. This could be very good as we get a good angle for once on Snedden as we come through the stadium section. We're getting good angle after good angle here. That means it's going to be a good lap, but did he lose it a little bit and tap that wall? Maybe, but nice. It doesn't matter. As he goes provisional pole position.
The 15.126. A phenomenal lap from the Ferrari of Snedden.
As Button went
something
P5
I am more
there.
than used to seeing from Snedden.
Fish Sticks goes 8th fastest. A major letdown on what we saw earlier.
Destroyer did improve on his lap, but he's still nearly a 10th off, and he doesn't have anything else. He is on a cooldown lap now.
And LA Ham, he's coming around now. We've got 1 minute left in this session. LA Ham, fastest in Sector 2. Will he take pole position? We're about to find out. So the AlphaTauri
getting real dark here now towards the end of Q3. I just noticed.
As we're getting little bits of rain coming down.
No rain yet. LA Ham improves by over 3 tenths, but he's going to have to find another 3 tenths at least.
Sorry, that's my game glitching out. Don't mind that. Yes, as we go with Fish Sticks now. Fish Sticks isn't improving, but he's going to be the next one to set a proper time. Fish Sticks will not improve likely, but you never know what can happen in this final sector.
He finds even a 10th, he moves up 2 spots, so he's got to find something. And he barely improves by 6 thousandths of a second, but it's not enough for a position gain. It's P6 for the Alfa Romeo. If Fish Sticks only Destroyer pulls into the pits and retires, Macy Q improves by almost half a second. Nope, actually, he did not improve on that last lap. He will stay P4. Button dives into the pits.
LA Ham will not improve. We go to 40 now. 40 going as fast as he... Oh, no, he isn't. Sorry.
No,
false
definitely not.
Information there. As Invade... What happened to Invade?
He's out of fuel. He's run out of fuel.
Okay. As Jedi Gamer,
so
he is going decently quick.
Looks like this is the fastest we can get. And Snedden looked like he was trying to go for another fastest lap, but he invalidated in Sector 2, so he will not be able to improve on his time. But regardless, a phenomenal lap from the Ferrari.
And ladies and gentlemen, it's official. Your pole position today goes to Snedden. What a lap from Snedden to take pole position.
1:14.971 had he not invalidated. An absolutely monster lap, regardless of invalidation.
Can you invite Snedden so we can have a little interview with him about Q3?
For sure.
as that will end off qualifying, as there was rain at the end of qualifying there. So that's probably the reason why no one really improved at the very end, because there was rain. But oh well. As we come up to 9 o'clock now, and it's going to be Snedden on pole position. Snedden, how do you feel about that lap? Because what a lap it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a sick lap. Well, yeah, it was really good. I haven't gone faster than that around Mexico, but I saw Destroyer's lap and I didn't think I could have beaten it. But here we go.
I mean, nothing's impossible, especially in Formula 1. How do you feel about your lap getting invalidated now at the end there? Must have been pretty annoying, because that was a 14.9
Yeah,
in the end.
Yeah, I was up going into the second sector, and then because I knew there was still a bit of time, but yeah, I invalidated. But it's not a big deal. Still managed to get pole by the smallest of margins.
Yeah. So coming into this race, who do you think is going to be your main threat from pole position?
For the win, but yeah.
Yeah, basically for the win.
I don't know. I don't know who's on the mediums, but I thought that was the best way to go. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's Destroyer or who else on mediums? LA Ham. So yeah, I can see it maybe being them.
Yeah. Well, good luck in the race. Hopefully we end up talking to you again at 10. But for now, go out there and have a good race.
Thanks.
And that was Snedden, your post sitter that we were just talking to there. Oh no, did he not take the box? Surely he ticked the box. He's always in the interviews.
I don't truthfully know. I've been.
Oh no. Oh no, we always figure it out.
I've been dealing with my kids for the last 2 minutes. That's why I muted myself.
Oh, they're calling for a restart. Yeah, they are calling. Although we've been told that there's going to be a restart. Of the race. I don't have a clue why. Oh wait, I've just been informed it's
the
for
random.
the randomer.
It's for the random.
Yeah, it's because it's going to be an AI on the grid, and last time we had an AI starting a race on the grid, let's say it didn't go too well.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was Tier 1 USA. We had Alferrari's AI. And, let's say he caused a massive pile-up. But Extreme will probably go blank for a minute while I get into the next lobby, so... yeah. I don't know if it does actually go blank or not. I'm just assuming it does. Alright, we should be back now. Ladies and gentlemen, no we aren't. We have to join another lobby. Hold on, just give us a minute. Jesus Christ. It's gonna take us a minute, isn't it? He's getting another lobby up, I think. Come on. Still can't join off him. I'm going to quickly take this opportunity to run downstairs and sort my batteries because I'm running low on battery power, so.
If you're in the restart lobby, let me know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we should be back. Live with you at Mexico. I don't know what they're doing right now. We'll just get some info currently. Right, so we have got screenshots of the results. So, ladies and gentlemen, the current situation is we have a restart because of the random that joined. So, we're just sorting out that now. So, we're back with you. We'll be racing action in a few minutes. And believe me, it's going to be worth the wait, because it's going to be a great race by the looks of it. So far, this is who everyone driving for in this race.
Your invite for the lobby.
Oh no, I'm already in.
Does it say you are?
But am I in the right lobby or not?
No, you might not be.
Oh no, I'm already in. Okay, I'm just gonna join your invite because that probably is the correct one. Right, just join the other lobby. Okay, I'm just gonna join your invite because that probably is the correct one. Yeah, I think we were in the wrong lobby there. So I think everyone's just gonna start joining this lobby. So yeah.
Certainly hope so.
We just gotta sit and wait for now. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't turn off the stream. Still gonna be a good race. Just got a restart to handle first.
It's not the first time I've had a restarted lobby in this week. I had one. We had a lobby restart twice for Division 5.
Oh my god.
Nuts.
That was so annoying. Qualifying didn't even get started till like 8:30.
I don't even know what time it was. I think the race started like I want to say the race didn't start until after like 4 o'clock here. At one point I was like, dude, why don't we just do a one-shot quali and a flapper?
Yeah, that would have been quite interesting. Just chuck it on one shot quali. I was quite annoyed though, because I was like P5.
I don't even know what it was.
Alright, everyone's loading in it now.
Because everyone started getting loaded out of the lobby and other people were staying in the lobby I was in. I think it was like 5 people left with me in my lobby. Maybe 5. By the way, ladies and gents, for those of y'all watching, I have finally pulled up the stream on my phone, so I'll be able to see what you guys are saying in the chat. I apologize for not having that up sooner. I was kind of dealing with some stuff. But we're all good now.
Look, I'm totally not just sat here doing edits for my TikTok profile while I wait. Because that's the most productive thing I could be doing right now. Just sitting here editing random Formula 1 clips together with an audience of like 100 people, and that's it.
Global Speed Racing League F1. Hello. Oops, wrong account. Oh, okay. Rip.
Alright, I think we got them all in now.
Sure, we got 16 and we had 17, and one of those 17 was the random, so unless we're waiting for the other 4 to show up, whoever they are, I'd say we're good.
Yep. They'll show up if they show up. If they don't show up, then oh well.
Yeah, we're missing a Mercedes, an Alpine, a McLaren, and an Aston Martin.
Can I recommend? I've got the most beautiful nature happening outside my window. I've got rain coming down, and I've also got the sunset right in front of my window.
It's pretty common where I live.
This is very uncommon here.
Why'd the random guy join the lobby? Excellent question. I wish I could tell you.
We don't know. He just saw a lobby and just like, join, I'm gonna ruin this league's race. Let's just be thankful that it didn't take out anyone in quali.
Josh Meister, hello, how are you doing, man? I wasn't supposed to be doing commentary for this tier. I was supposed to do it yesterday. I straight up forgot. That's completely on my part. I straight up forgot I was supposed to do yesterday. And so, yeah, I'm doing today again, Thursday again. Maybe it's just meant to be that I do Thursdays. I don't know. Of course, next week I should be on Wednesday, unless we change the schedules around or something.
I'm just gonna be commentating randomly over time.
The guy did actually seem pretty fast. There was the one lap he put up, which was what, P3 in Q1.
Yeah, did I see like you just get him in the league? Like, imagine that you join a league as a random, you set a good lap time, and you're invited to join a league. Imagine that.
I would definitely, if I ran the league, I saw that, I'd be like, hey man, I know you weren't supposed to be in that league race, but do you want to actually join the league and be a part of us? Because that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, because
Josh, I'm doing pretty good, man. Just chilling. He's not just asking me, by the way. He's asking both of us. He has Oh, that is awesome. Are you serious? Man.
Yeah, he's actually joined the league.
Yeah, he must have. I haven't been paying attention to the Discord at all. I've got Twitch pulled up on my phone, so I don't want to back out of the stream and this.
What on earth That's hilarious.
It's awesome at the same time, though. I mean, dude
sets a good lap time and then just gets thrown into the league.
The guy looked absolutely rapid in Q1 before he straight up bounced.
Yeah, he looked pretty bad in Q1 for the first time, but then the second time, whoo, good lap and a half. And why is Button in the Ferrari?
That is an excellent question. Why is Button in the Ferrari?
Is
he supposed to?
Maybe Button's meant to normally be.
Yeah, Button is not an AlphaTauri driver. Josh is.
Oh, so just because the random came in and took the Ferrari seat, he had to adapt. I think he just took the Ferrari seat because it's a one. It's.
And I didn't even see Josh in the last session, so I'm straight up wondering where he was. Josh has now joined. It was how we bribed him to leave the lobby with an invite. Oh my god, you guys are legends. You guys are legends. We'll get him to get them to, you know, join the Twitch chat. Be like, "What's up, guys? I'm the random who joined and then got bribed into joining the league, so I'd leave the lobby." Oh, what awesome! What a hilarious moment. That's absolutely great. Yeah, Josh, where were you before this race? At birthday dinner. Ah, happy birthday, man. I don't know, unless yesterday was your birthday or something. I'm not having dinner for another 3 hours or so, so.
Yeah, 'cause you're an American.
Yep. Yeah, no worries, man. I mean, hey, at least you're here. I saw that Snedden was here, Macy Q, and all the other fast guys up here, and I was wondering, I'm like, where's Josh? I straight up thought you just weren't going to be up for this race. Fun little story, a couple weeks ago was my birthday, and I actually did Tier 4 commentary for my birthday. If anyone in the chat's wondering when that was for the Hungarian Grand Prix. I believe I've lost comms connection with my head commentator, unless he's just not there.
I'm still
okay,
here.
okay. I just needed to make sure. You went straight up silent. I was like, uh-oh.
I've just kind of been sat here just doing random rubbish on my phone.
Gotcha.
Just while we wait to get going again.
And we're gonna start now.
Oh, nice. Come in. Christ, we just shouted him live! Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, hello, I'm back.
Bit of a cloudy start to this race, I guess. Got overcast conditions to start the Mexican GP here in Tier 4. Terrible track, but I'll see how I do. Yeah, Mexico is definitely not one of my stronger tracks. It's not my worst track though. I definitely have it kind of like middle of the pack track for me. It varies on how others do, not just myself. I knew something was up when I saw Button and what's his face? Jedi Gamer, the two drivers. I knew Jedi Gamer's an AlphaTauri driver, but when I saw Button in the AlphaTauri, I was like, doesn't he drive for Alfa Romeo or some other team? And I'm not.
AlphaTauri. Jeez.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's actually an Alfa Romeo driver. I'm not 100% sure that I'm
mean
good.
Like he was driving for Alfa Romeo in qualifying. Because you kept on saying AlphaTauri's Alfa Romeo. Sorry about that.
No, I actually said AlphaTauri was Aston Martin, which is even more of a weird mix-up. Yeah, I kept saying that. I don't know why. It was like, wait, what? This isn't Aston Martin? It doesn't even look the same. Doesn't even sound the same. So yeah, I was confused. P4 or F4 Paddock. No, he doesn't drive for Alfa Romeo. Big Dog and Fish Sticks. That's right. So Button is a reserve. Button's a reserve. That's why. Yeah. And before this race starts, RSF1 Locker, if you're watching this, man, I hope you'll have better days ahead of you, man. I'm pulling for you. But as we await the drivers now on their formation lap, we have got Snedden, Only Destroyer, LA Ham, Macy Q, Button, Fish Sticks, Desbro, RSF1 Invade, the new promotion from F5, 40, Jedi Gamer, Pierre B, Old Manzi, Rage Quit, Bad Dog, Charismic, and Josh Meister.
I'm just gonna let you do stuff to now.
Your top three all on the medium tires. Following them, you've got P4 all the way down to P10 on the soft tires. Pierre Oldmanzi on the mediums. Rage Quit on the softs. Mediums for Bad Dog Charismic. Softs for Josh Meister, who will be starting from the back of the grid due to missing out on qualifying today.
Yeah,
Desbro and RSF1 Invade have been disqualified from the session. Oh no, this is going to be a really rough start for those two. Snedden going real slow now as they've entered Sector 3. Into the stadium section now.
Alright, there we go, I'm done what I'm doing. So now it's going to be time, ladies and gentlemen, for the Grand Prix of Mexico start. It's going to be very entertaining. Snedden on pole position. Personally, I think he'll convert it into a win. We're going to find out. And keep in mind, the DRS is a big factor at this circuit. Especially down the main straight.
You got 3 DRS straights. The first 2 being in Sector 1, and the second one half of it in Sector 2, half of it in third sector. As we wait, what is this? There we go, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights.
And it's
lights out and away we go here for Tier 4, the Mexican GP at Mexico City. We get a very slow start from Bad Dog in the way in the back. Meanwhile, LA Ham up to P2. He is trying to find any. He's trying to fight for the lead already.
And Williams standing inside.
Wide. We got oh boy.
Very close.
Oh.
Cars all over the place.
LA Ham has to go wide up, and LA Ham gets knocked off. He doesn't spin. He keeps it going. Smacks into Button. LA Ham down to P5. Snedden in the meantime starting to pull out a little bit of a gap to Only Destroyer. Pulling a bit of a gap to Macy Q.
Fish Sticks and Desbro having a little battle there, but as soon as we cut to it, it has to stop, obviously. As we go
meanwhile, Josh Meister has already moved up 5 spots from P16 to P11. Has to give F1 has also moved up 4 spots. He's up to P4 and he's looking to get P3. We got a big
what has happened to LA Ham?
Oh, a lot of incident. Fish Sticks and LA Ham's in the wall. What has happened to the McLaren?
LA Ham hard into the wall.
The man has started P3, now down to P16 and not even a full lap. This is awful situation for the McLaren, who now has to go dreadfully slow through the stadium section. Meanwhile, Macy Q and RSF1 Invade fight it for P3. Invade gets a penalty. He gets P3, but not without a penalty. Not a good start. He's gained 5 spots, but after the penalty, this is going to hurt him a lot. Josh Meister up 8 spots.
And yeah, he's doing amazing right now. It is absolutely dominant from Josh Meister. He is absolutely flying as the 2 Alfa Romeos swap positions. There, Fish Stick's getting past his teammate Bad Dog. It's LA Ham, he's just coming out of pit lane now. And
a new set of mediums,
Pierre,
we got another
very
crash.
Slow. Pierre had an instant, I think. We'll just keep an eye on Pierre now. And we'll turn our heads back up to Snedden as he crosses the start-finish line. DRS will be enabled this lap. Now what's going to happen? In this lap, it could be very good, it could be very bad. We're about to find out. DRS
having the
is
fastest
enabled.
lap
As we look
currently.
behind, RSF1 invade as we're getting horrible angles on it. As we couldn't quite see the overtake because we get horrible angles, but Destroyer going for him. Wow! Good battle. They're all battling very cleanly as well. As we're getting very close indeed. And they are not giving each other a break. And Mackie Q sticking it there. He's not going to give it up easily. But he has to give it up in the end. Only Destroyer comes out of that in second position. With RSF1 invade and Mackie Q.
With another penalty already. This could be a massive for the Haas driver. In fact, both the Haas drivers are the only two with any penalties at all.
Yep. I see some position changes down towards the back.
Okay, well,
Both
Josh Meister now
AlphaTauris.
getting past Old Man Z. He's now up to P7. With an absolutely ridiculous start to this race.
And can I mention, look at the DRS train now. From 7th place down to 15th, we have got a DRS train. And that is a true DRS train there. There might be some action out of it as we look back forward now to Snedden, the leader of your Mexican Grand Prix so far in this race, taking pole position and so far on track to win. I don't want to say it that early, but you know, he's doing very well now. Let's look back to the battle for second position as only Destroyer is lost. Second position as Mackie Q getting pretty close. And just give me a second. Got just something that you guys are probably all going to be happy. I do.
See now out of DRS of Josh Meister giving 40 an opportunity. Oh, Rage Quit's out. Rage Quit has crashed. What has happened? Bad Dog hits the wall too. Is it going to be a singer?
What's
The number one thing LA Ham needed to get back in race, and he has just gotten it handed to him on a silver platter.
Charismatic. Oh
Charismatic
my goodness.
without
That
a front
was-
wing. Rage Quit crashed at the end, towards the end of sector 2.
And Fish Sticks is changing rear wing. He's going to hold up his teammate. But Fish Sticks, I don't know if it was just lagging out. But Fish Sticks, charismatic as he spun on the track. It looks like
Bad
there
Dog
was
getting
major
a wing
contact.
change due to him hitting the wall. I think he was trying to avoid Rage Quit, and he ended up smacking the wall.
As that's going to ruin Snedden's lead. It's not that big of one, but I mean, for 5 laps in, it's pretty good. And I'm
I'd
going
say
to
a
leave
lead
you
is
with
a
my.
lead.
I'm going to leave you with my co-commentator for
Snedden.
now. As I need to go to the toilet, so I'll be back in just 2 seconds. Co-comms, you take over.
All right. So, despite what Aaron has just said, a lead is a lead, and for Snedden, I can't imagine how disappointing it is for him to see a safety car this early in the session. We've got Charismatic, who has left the session. We've got a handful of people in the pits. We got Invade, Macy Q, Button, Desbro, Josh, Old Manzi, Jetta Gamer stays out, 40, Pierre B stays out. Fish Sticks, of course, is already pit, so I can't imagine he'll be doing that again. Charismatic has joined. I was just about to send him an invite. Thankfully, he's already back in. He's on the hard tires. And this
What
safety car is
happened?
just going to help him. This safety car is just going to help Charismatic and his hard tires. Does not fit here, neither do fish sticks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are under a Mercedes safety car going around the circuit. And, I was about to make a joke, but you can only really say that joke in F1 22. Plus it offends half the Formula 1 community, so probably best not to say it. But anyway, Snedden, as your leaders, we're just going to go through the top 3. Snedden,
Turbo
as your
Typhon
leader.
has joined the party. I was the random guy. All good, mate. All good. It's a good thing is you didn't get anyone, you didn't crash anyone. Button is a reserve driver. Thank you, Eagle. I don't know why I didn't look at the Twitch chat. I was kind of like focused on the race a little bit. Can we have a tire detail
I'm gonna
on,
go have
please?
a look because this is hilarious.
Well, actually, I'm not in control of that, so I can't say anything for that. Evening, Maddie. How are you doing, man? So you're top 4 of Jedi Gamer. Jedi Gamer's still staying out on those softs. They're 5 laps old now, 6 laps across the line. I'm not sure what his strategy is, but I would hope for his sake that he took care of his tires before the safety car came out. Charismatic back in the pits, and he sped into the pit lane. Not what you want to see from the Haas, who's already down in 14th. He's switching off of the hard tires. I don't think he wants to be on them. I think he just wanted to
serve a drive-through now. He can serve the drive-through, by the way, under safety car. He has to wait till after it.
Yeah, Charismatic started on the mediums. He got onto the hards so he could get the requirement out of the way. And now he's back on another set of mediums.
What happened between Desbro and Invade?
On the formation lap? I'm not quite sure.
Oh yeah.
I did not catch that, so I couldn't tell you.
I was just in the driver's lounge, just looking at stuff, and there's Invade apologizing to Desbro, and I'm trying to figure out what on earth happened between them.
Oh, I'm guessing Invade must have hit the back of
on the formation
Desbro.
lap.
That's what I'm guessing.
On the formation lap, they both got DSQ'd, so I'm assuming that is what happened. Let's go back to the front now. Snedden, will the safety car be in this lap?
Turn on your tire detail if you can.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Yeah, Eagle asked for the tire detail, and so your top 4
racing.
all on 6-lap-old tires. To the line, it'll be 7-lap-old tires. Safety car is in this lap. Snedden will become the effective. Oh yeah, real late, but better late than never.
Yeah. Is Charismatic caught up? Yeah, it's Charismatic just caught up at the back there. So when will Snedden go? Is he the safety car coming in at the bottom of your screen?
Oh, it looked like, and we got Pierre B, who's Pierre B spun.
Yeah,
Pierre B is spun, and the safety, the green flag is back out here. Here at the Autodromos, Hermanos Rodriguez.
And we're gonna get all close into turn 1. Jedi Gamer right at the back end of early Destroyer. We're getting all close here. Destroyer. Oh, he spins it!
Oh, Jedi Gamer's around. Jedi Gamer's around. He's in the middle of the track. Oh! Fish Sticks, I think, may have just his car didn't die, which is good for him. But Pierre B, he gets a free spot, and Jedi Gamer just has to be despondent. He was P3 before that. Pierre B was P3, P4, I think,
for it as well.
Before all this.
So I tried to game clip it, but I penalty.
Meanwhile, Snedden is just starting to do exactly what he did before the safety car came out, and that's pulling the gap.
Oh my, poor Jedi.
P3,
and it all comes undone. And it's out of his control as well, as Ode Manzi, the only one on the soft tyres. Let's watch him, as he might get a move down at Joshua on the straight. Or Joshua might get a move on Button, and it looks like it's going to be Joshua on the move for Button. What will happen? Is he going to go on board with Joshua? It's
onside Button now. Oh,
very close contact. It was very close contact, and he messes up coming through turn 2.
Time getting through the first chicane, and Josh is sitting back and then catching him again here for the second chicane.
All his overtake
on the outside now.
as they come by. He tried to cut back there, not quite. Number 15 used to be my number on the F1 game. Is giving it everything to try and overtake that Ferrari, but you got to remember Oldman's right behind him. So one mistake from him, and he's losing a position. Yeah, but look at this. Oldmanzi is right there now. On the soft tyres, Oldmanzi is there.
Josh defended a little bit and came back to the racing line.
Ooh, getting a bit close on the apex there.
DRS is now enabled. Here, lap 10.
Josh will get DRS. If you do get DRS on this, but I don't know.
Not on this straight. He's going to have to wait for the third DRS straight.
The second.
Sector 2.
But Oldmanzi! Oh, I thought he was going pulling out for the move there. But Oldmanzi is right there now. Right there and going for it. He's trying everything he can to be there. He gets DRS, but so does Joshua. So. Go through that double apex chicane into the wiggly sector 2. And
Oldmanzi rode the curb a little bit. He's gonna lose a little bit of time, and he nearly hit 40.
40 had to back out of that.
LA Ham making his comeback. He's up to P9 now.
Very lucky there, but Oldmanzi, that was very close indeed. He just lost it on the curb. This is perfect for me tonight because I'm catching all the people almost spinning it or spinning it.
Oh, and speaking of, Oldmanzi hit the curb on the penultimate corner and lost the rear end again.
Here we come now.
LA Ham's going to get the DRS on Oldmanzi, running on board with the McLaren. He's using his DRS. If he could, he'd be using the KERS as well.
And he will keep that move. Very good indeed as we look further ahead now.
The McLaren, and now he's got DRS again to pull away from the Red Bull and catch up to the Ferrari. We've got a yellow. We've got a yellow. Who's it for? It's it's for Only Destroyer. The Williams of Only Destroyer. No. Both of the Williams drivers were in the top 5 on the safety car restart, and now they're P12 and P13. You hate to see it from these two. Well, Death Row getting P3, and Invade is off now. Invade! He's lost his front wing, and he's gets a 10-second penalty. He's going to have to get back on the track quickly, or he's going to get another 10 seconds.
Jeez, his teammate overtakes him. The Hasses are not having a good day. And
Invade was having a pretty great day up until that happened. Only Destroyer, the man who just spun out, is now caught up to Invade.
And he's got 3 seconds there, cut the corner.
3 seconds. I thought he was going to stay out. Oh, that would have been rough. He gets a 5 speeding penalty.
He's just retired.
And Invade is just done with this race. He is absolutely finished.
Yep, wow. But let's have a look at the penalty situation now. The penalty situation, our person with the most penalties is Charismatic with 11 seconds already. And Snedden, our leader, has got 3 seconds. We're going to stop with that right now, because LA Ham and Oldmanzi battling hard. Quite hard there.
They're fighting tooth and nail for P6. You love to see a fight like this. And Button is not that far ahead of these two.
These two have been looking at each other for absolutely ages. I think they started going at each other as soon as the safety car restarted. It was immediate. I'm just going to shuffle through all these stuff for you, with the details. Go to position change now. And
currently Josh Meitzer from P16 to P4 He has put up an absolutely monster performance so far today.
Yep, what a race for Josh, as now we see Ode Manzi going for a possible move on LA Ham. Will he get it? Maybe. We're about to find out if he'll get it or not. A Zeg, ooh, right there, approaching the cars. And Ode Manzi will not be happy there, because LA Ham is, Ode Manzi was pulling out. And LA Ham pulled out at the same time as Ode Manzi. Now going for the move on Button. And he does get that move. But will he be able to hold on?
He does. He gets it. He sticks for the Red Bull of Old Manzi.
Button will be under serious pressure from 40 next time round on the DRS straight. As Josh is right up the rear end.
Josh gets a 30-second time penalty. That could be huge later in this race, as he's looking to make a move for P3 and he gets it done. On Macy Q, he gets the move done like he wasn't even there.
And that will count that one, because the 3 seconds Mackie Q had as well, so that will affect that position right now. As we come down on the DRS straight,
still have yet to pit. The three names, Snedden in the lead. And both of the Williams drivers of Only Destroyer and PRB have yet to pit onto another set of tires.
Mackie Q right behind Josh, but he doesn't have the cleanest of those few corners, and I think that is that's Snedden up the road. But for now, nothing much going on down the grid apart from Bad Dog having a look at Charismic for P9.
Gets the move done.
I'm sorry, it's Bad Dog looking at Charismic. Sorry, Charismic wasn't overtaken there. I don't think. No battle, let's just say that.
Although Josh Meister is catching up to Desbro.
Yes, he is. He's only 4/10 of a second behind, and Mackie Q is right there too. This could be very interesting now. Lap 14 on to lap 15. Here we go. Desbro under serious threat here from 2 cars. Josh surely will make this move. If he doesn't make this move, then I don't know how he hasn't. Is he going to go on the inside? It's going to be very close. The inside!
Oh, they hit. They hit. Desbro still trying to defend P2 right now.
And Josh
looks like he got the better traction out of the chicane, but Josh still looking for the move.
I don't think Josh will be happy with that contact at all. He was going for the move. Well, I just think Desbro couldn't avoid it. He's going into that corner. He's just kind of sliding out to the left. Nothing that he's going to be able to do there. Anyway, let's look a bit further forward. That's Snedden. 5.6 seconds ahead of Desbro.
And he's improving on his current best lap. Almost 3/10 up his best lap right now.
Yeah, Josh is giving Desbro a very hard time right now. Will he get it this time around on the straight?
Oh, easily. He's right behind him. He can smell what he had for breakfast. He's definitely going to...
And Snedden
has got a 5-second penalty in the pits.
Snedden, that could be massive for the race. As Josh...
And he's on the softs.
Josh going for the move on Desbro. Josh going on for the move. Josh, here he comes. Does he get it? Yes, he does.
He does.
Desbro.
He's going to get DRS there again, and Mason Q is right behind Desbro. He's going to get DRS off.
It was the cleanest for both of them there.
Oh boy. Desbro running wide out of the chicane.
And I think that will settle it for now. And look back at Snedden. He's stuck behind PRBE currently. He needs to get past this car as early as he can if he wants to gain an advantage from pitting early. Here he comes. He's going to go round the outside of him. And this should be very close indeed.
Ever so slightly.
Yep, but Snedden does survive. As we look further forward, Now possibly has a shot for the lead.
It
Can be
another 3
possible.
seconds.
Let's go quickly have a
Leading
look
14 now.
at the position change. As Josh has gone from last to first right now.
From worst to first for the AlphaTauri.
What on earth? But not for long, says Desbro. Desbro is right there behind him. Surely it's going to be a matter of time before he gets him.
Old Andy has
Matthew
joined this
does.
4-car train. The 4-car. Oh, Josh is parking the bus in the chicane. Desbro nearly right off the road there too. And out of the chicane, Josh will get the better traction. Will Josh keep P1 though?
But now it looks like it'll be yes. And I'll quickly just check. When Snedden pit, where's Snedden? He went from the mediums to the softs.
11 seconds. He's currently 11 seconds back on the leader.
Jeez, this will be a massive advantage Snedden gains. But Snedden was on the mediums and now he's on the soft. So the strategy possibly for him is medium to soft to soft. It's possible, it's just very hard. But it may not even be that hard actually, looking at the laps. We'll find out. As I stay out yet again.
I'm gonna stick with Snedden as he's decreased his gap now to less than 10 seconds. Snedden getting the 30-second time penalty. Old Manzi in the pits now. And Snedden puts up the best penalty.
Lap. Snedden's got 11 seconds. And as we see Desbro go down in the inside for the lead. Very clean and nice move on Josh to take the lead of the Mexico Grand Prix. And LA Ham just put a double overtake. Oh no, they're in the pit lane, sorry. As Josh is right behind Desbro still. And Button is getting closer. As the Red Bull of Ode Manzi did pit. Button, it will be closing it because they are all bunched up, they'll be slowing each other down. It's only a matter of time before Desbro's going to be there. Not Desbro, Button's going to be there. As Josh is right there. 2 temps. This is getting very close indeed.
Now less than 7.5 seconds back on the leaders. Fighting for P6 with Karismic.
Ladies and gentlemen, your time check right now is 9:45. It's 9:45. And it's 9:45 as Josh goes for the move on Desbro. It's gonna be very close indeed.
Basic looking to make the move too. He's not gonna get it though.
And we're gonna go on board with ACQ right now to see if he will get a front row seat to this. And he is right there, but there will be no battle. So just save your popcorn for now, ACQ, because you don't need it. There's the Red Bull, ooh, going pretty deep into there.
Snedden is now under 6 seconds behind the leaders. Less than 6 seconds separate Snedden and the lead. 40 looked like he lost the rear end a little bit at the end of sector 2.
Yep, this is gonna be a very close finish, as I don't know if I want to cut to Snedden here, because he's
3-second time penalty.
Cut to Snedden, as Snedden getting very close behind 40. Let's see what's gonna happen there.
Oh, Snedden crashed!
Oh, massive accident!
No!
Snedden!
Oh, and it's a safety car immediately! Snedden tried to make the move on the inside of 40 through the final corner, rode the curb, and just immediately died. Oh, the absolute worst way.
Everyone into the pit lane.
Absolutely everyone. Piece 8 down in the pits. Fish Sticks and Jedi Gamer, I can imagine, will be pitting.
No! What is
My heart goes
happened?
up to 10 after that. Wow. Possibly
Get
the
him in the
most
party. Get him in the
unfortunate
party.
way to crash out.
Send.
Go.
Alright, can you get Sned in the party for an interview, please? As that was actually crazy.
The way his man was driving today was definitely worthy of a win. To see him not win and crash out, in fact, like that is just devastating. No matter
And
who it is. Josh, of course, into the pits. Ditto Death Row. Makes Q, of course. Button 40. Charismatic. Bad Dog, we're going to find out in just a second here. And he will be diving into the pits.
Snedden, I just don't know how to start this. It's so unfortunate there. What on earth happened?
Oh yeah, I don't really know, to be honest. I pitted that 14 for softs. Yeah, pushed too much. Got the inside curve of the last corner, and yeah.
Yeah, very unlucky there, and unfortunate. You were on track for that race win, and there's no doubt about that. Ho, we thought it was going to convert into a win. I said I'd be talking to you later today. This is just not the way I thought I'd be talking to you now. This is not what I thought I'd be talking to you about. I thought I was going to be talking to you about a race win, not a crash that denied you.
Yeah, I know what's catching the guy in the head quite a lot. But yeah, I sort of lost it on the curb.
Yep. It's very unfortunate. So then, well, it's very unlucky, but next week, good luck in Brazil. Hope we'll turn around from this weekend.
Cheers. No, but that's...
And that was Snedden, your possible race winner, denied with a crash.
Currently the points lead in the championship between Josh and LA Ham is 59 points apart. I had to sneeze. LA Ham is P8. Josh is P1. Do you think there's anything LA Ham can do? Or is this all Josh's race now?
Well, LA Ham is a very quick driver. You can't deny that. And I think
certainly not.
He will. I think he will manage to get up to at least P4. He won't lose too much points in them. Fish Dick's in the pit lane. And Josh is in the lead, and we'll see a safety car restart, I think, this lap, if everyone catches up to it. We've got 14 laps left, and there'll be 14 very entertaining laps after that. Big crash that caused Snedden to lose a possible race win.
Safety car should be coming in this time. Currently, your top 6 are split even on mediums and softs. You've got Macy Q Desbro, 40 on the mediums, Bad Dog, Button, Josh on the softs. To the line, it'll be 14 laps left in the race. Safety car will be coming in this time by making Josh the effective safety car.
And may I mention Josh's luck, like, seriously. Josh has just been gifted First
Oh, and it
position.
looks like Josh might be going now. Yes, he is. And he's off. Charismatic, a 5-second penalty after contact with Bad Dog. Oh, dear. And it doesn't help that he's also on the oldest set of tires and on the mediums of all tires for this race restart. Bad Dog in 40 currently, fighting for P5. Looks like Bad Dog's going to get the spot. Macy Key getting past Button, I believe.
Yep. You're right in that assumption. But Button, will he go back for it? I don't think he will. No, not quite. And they are all right
There's
there,
no amount
bunched
of...
up.
Josh being in the front is no stroke of luck. This man has got the pace, but Snedden crashing out the way he did, well, I don't want to call that not luck.
Or they just getting penalties there?
40 with a 3-second time penalty. Desbro and Button are the only two drivers in the top 7 without any penalties.
Button and Macy Q battling out. Button.
Yeah, Button trying to make the move around the outside of that hairpin. Wow, and he gets it done. A phenomenal move from the reserve driver, reserving for the Ferrari team.
See, if I don't have bad luck in my races, this is where I'd be. I think like top 5, because I seriously showed that I'm a good driver with Mexico. But just sometimes in Formula 1 you get so unlucky with some of these drivers like Snedden just today. And it's getting very close indeed between the Haas of Charismatic and the Williams. The Williams got pushed.
I would tell you, if
circuit.
I didn't have the luck I have, I'd probably be a semi-consistent points finisher instead of just 2 points finishes so far in Div 5. P3 at Singapore, God status there, and P5 at Coda. Fish sticks with another 3-second time penalty, adding insult to injury for the Alfa Romeo driver.
Ooh. As LA Ham and Old Manzi getting a little bit closer coming into the stadium section as Pierre and Jedi battle it out.
Pierre Jedi hit just a little bit.
Ooh, Pierre was taken out by Jedi there.
Oh, Fish Sticks looks like he lost the rear end a little bit through that section too.
Look at that Bad Dog now, he's going for the move on 40. He comes down the inside. Ooh.
Oh, Bad Dog
40.
rode the curb. Yep, and
We'll
40 losing the rear end a little bit.
Pierre getting back by Jedi Gamer, by the way.
And Fish Sticks getting past Jedi. Looking to get the 11 from Pierre is not going to happen here, though.
Let's watch these three now. These three might get pretty entertaining.
Oh, Josh is already well over 4 seconds ahead of Desbro. Can't wait to see the characteristics of the dirty air with next game.
Wow.
Charismatic with the 3-second time penalty getting past Pierre, I believe.
Pierre.
No, getting past, excuse me, by Destroyer. LA Ham, P8 still.
And Button go for the boot for 2nd position. And he gets that very cleanly. As Bad Dog and 40 battling a little bit. Bad Dog easily getting that move. As we look further back at Pierre and Charismatic
getting some contact.
Ooh, this might end up with the car spinning round.
Oh, they both spin. Oh, and Fish Sticks hits the Williams of Pierre Charismatic in the wall. Jedi Gamer doesn't get touched by any of this. Oh, maybe he does. Fish Sticks and Jedi with some contact.
I mean, what did I literally just say before they spun out? This might end up with a car spinning, and then they just 2 seconds after I say that, they both end up spinning. What is going on today?
Down from P9 to P13, just a terrible end of this race for him.
Old Manzi getting pretty close behind at 40 now. He just got a penalty, but still behind 40. Pretty close indeed. Will he get that move? Will he not? Well, we're about to find out, as LA Ham just been absolutely flattened by Destroyer. What a move. Destroyer absolutely sending it around the outside of LA Ham. And LA Ham probably going to...
I think LA Ham gave up the spot, actually. LA Ham gave up the spot to get DRS down the straight, and I gotta tell you, it's a genius move from him.
Yeah, but so I don't risk it because
move done about 200 meters before the breaking point. Or before the corner, I should say.
I didn't risk it in my race because I think I did it once in my race actually and it failed. Oh, look at Destroyer now, 2 temps. Could be pretty close here. Nah, you can't.
Karazmik in the pits and he is retired from the session.
Karazmik just doesn't need to carry on really. He's got nothing to drive for. As Desbro losing time pretty rapidly, but someone who isn't losing time is Destroyer on LA Ham. These two literally just had a battle already, and Destroyer is right behind LA Ham. Now, Destroyer probably went full for the trick of being let by this time, and he's going to focus so hard coming down the straight. Make sure you get just in that slipstream. You get the DRS. He's opened up the rear flap. In the rear wing. There he comes. And he won't be close enough, however, Pierre at the back, getting pretty close to Jedi Gamer. He has already been involved in a collision in this race with Karazmik. Only Destroyer and 40 battling. Ahead, Destroyer. Oh, it's not Destroyer and 40, sorry, that's Destroyer and LA Ham. Destroyer getting ahead and staying ahead right now. What can LA Ham do? Just checking my co-coms are still there. Co-coms, can you hear me?
Yep, sorry, just focusing in on the race. Straight
sorry.
up, like, zoned out completely. I'm all good.
Yeah, just checking you were still there. It's all kind of happening all over the track right now. It's Bad Dog getting more penalties, but he's coming to the pit lane this time. So we'll just watch Bad Dog in the pit lane.
I think he likes the tires he's on anymore.
I think he just needs to pit. Swapping onto more softs.
Yep.
He's got a penalty as well.
Perhaps he's trying to just steal the fastest lap. 4/10 offs. Could very well take fastest lap from Josh. For what I feel like is pretty obvious reasons, I don't think Josh is going to look to pit for the fastest lap. I think he'd much rather have the 25 on the top of the board.
Yep, as he has got 5 seconds to unbutton, and that will keep him the race win at the moment.
Oh, since getting that 5-second gap to button, he hasn't really increased it or dropped it. It's kind of just
behind Jedi.
Bounced back and forth. Desbro, meanwhile, over 3 seconds back on button. MacyQ about 1.7 back on Desbro. Old Manzi a 1.5 seconds back on his teammate. 40 over 2.2 back on Old Manzi. Only Destroyer right on the gearbox, 40. And LA Ham just outside the DRS of Destroyer. One wonders if anyone else will decide to pit for the fastest lap. Perhaps Jedi Gamer, perhaps
and
Pierre.
Destroyer getting pretty close now. Destroyer down the inside.
Oh, in.
The Williams.
Oh,
he spins 40 rounds.
He spins 40. Destroyer takes 40 right out.
40 will not be happy with that. That's the Williams just cut the corner.
What happened to Pierre?
I think Pierre just did it and avoided the action. You know? And Pierre now going for the move on
He didn't
40.
get penalty for cutting the track.
Ooh, Pierre almost dropping it, but he doesn't. That's the important thing. Yeah, but very interesting race
Dog
right
to
now.
catch back up. He's less than 10 seconds back on these two now. And the more these two fight, the closer Bad Dog will be to get back.
Yep. Because this is 4 points position, so there will be some fierce fighting. Because the points are what matters. Over at
Bad
0
Dog
points
now
or
less
1
than
point.
9 seconds back. He's caught up quite a lot.
We'll be catching up rapidly because of these two battling. And now here comes Pierre down the
No one
back
in the
straight.
DRS except
But
Fish
also
Sticks on
Fish
LA
Sticks.
Ham.
Ooh, Fish Sticks is gonna get it down inside. And they get very
No,
close to
not quite.
contact. Fish Sticks trying to stay in there, but he just can't really.
He's not worried about it. He's going to get DRS and another chance to make a move here into the chicane. Turns 4 and
We'll
5.
take it now.
Doesn't make the
Right.
move though.
So let's have a look back at 4D, and he's been overtaken by Pierre. That's something we certainly missed. But 4D will be the one chasing it down now. So we'll just stay with these guys for now, as they are the closest pair. Or we go to Fish Sticks, who is decently close behind LA Ham. So let's just keep Fish Sticks for now, as he comes down the back, the main straight. It will come down in a second.
5 laps remain in this Mexican GP.
Yep. I want them to end quickly because I want to go to bed. As Fish Sticks, here he comes, going for the move on LA Ham. And he does get it this
Gets
time.
them well over a car length by the time they get into the braking zone.
I've already dropping back pretty rapidly from Pierre. So I say we just stay with LA Ham and what's happened there?
They got a yellow
Is that Bad
40
Dog?
spun.
Oh, 40 in the wall. Spun.
Meanwhile, Bad Dog is going to get P11, but he's going to have to pass 40 by 6 seconds in order to keep P11.
After that spin, I think he will get that gap. No, he gets 3
He
seconds.
definitely could. He definitely could. Only Destroyer with another time penalty. It's 9 seconds for the Williams. 9 seconds from Old Mancy, 3 from ACQ and Josh. You got 3 for Fish Sticks, LA Ham, Jedi Gamer, Pierre. 12 seconds for Bad Dog and 6 seconds for 40.
This race has kind of dropped off a little bit towards the end, but mainly because this man here has been dominating ever since the safety car restart. He's been first position, and what a drive
LA
it's
Ham
been.
looking to make the move around the outside. Oh, LA Ham takes another guy out. This has got to be the third
geez.
driver. He is just cut off. This is going to be major controversy here at the Mexican
And
GP
40's
for LA Ham.
retired. How many penalty points is LA Ham gonna have after this race?
I got no idea. It's going to be more than a couple.
20, I think. I'm calling 20. As the teammates, the Alfa Romeo teammates, having a little look at each other.
If I'm Bad Dog, I would definitely just stick my car behind him. Do not try and overtake. You don't want to screw your teammates' race. You've got 9 more seconds of penalties than he does. You don't want to overtake him here.
Imagine they crash or something. Like, that'd be shocking if
Josh
they crashed into each
Meister
other. Oh, no, I've said it.
catching up to the AI.
No. I need to stop doing this. Commentator's curse.
Josh Meister catching up to the AI of 40. He's going to have to hope 40 gets off the track. He does, just in time. Wow, that could have been bad. That could have been very, very bad.
I'm busy focusing on Alfa Romeos. when you're saying that, I'm just zoned out there.
Oh
As
boy.
the Alfa Romeo's
Meanwhile,
going for
Bad
it.
Dog looking to make the move on the outside of his teammate.
But, ooh, okay, right, yeah. Fish 6 just falling in behind. Only Destroyer and
Only Destroyer fighting for P5.
Ooh, that's pretty
Beating and
close.
banging quite a lot.
Quite a few taps there.
Only Destroyer has to finish ahead of LAM by 6 seconds to keep P6. But he's got to keep it within 3 seconds of Old Manzi to get P5. Absolutely, just absolutely shredded that part of the track. Forget cutting it. Charismatic has left us. I'm honestly shocked he stuck around for as long as he did.
Yeah, for me, if I'm retiring from a race now, from now on, I'm gonna ask if I could just come and hop in the comms. see if I can. Wait.
I mean, unless he was in a party with other drivers, being a race engineer.
Might have been.
Good old Manzi and Only Destroyer with the DRS.
It's the penultimate lap of this Grand Prix now. And Only Destroyer with the DRS will get that move.
Oh no, he won't.
Oh,
no,
he spins.
He spins. This gives LAM a perfect opportunity to get P6 from the Williams. Jedi Gamer Pierre also going to pass him. Only Destroyer starting to go now. Bad Dog catching him though. He's right behind. Fish Sticks could get points here for Alfa Romeo, while Only Destroyer be the only man without a point in this race.
So we're on the final
Start
lap
of the
race
final
now.
lap now. Josh Meister is 4.8 seconds ahead of Button. I don't know how, but Button's going to have to find 1.8 seconds in this lap.
Let's just go with Josh now on the final lap of the race. This man has dominated since the safety car restart.
3 seconds.
He didn't even do qualifying. He just comes in out of nowhere and just does this. It's amazing.
Yeah,
that's
without a doubt.
Stuff that you love to see.
This is definitely going to be Josh Meister's defining moment in this championship.
Last to first. Just what? You just don't see that every day. It's amazing that he's even done something like that. Last to first in this race as we come into Sector 3 now. He's done the little celebration.
Starting to swerve because he knows he's only got one more sector. The fireworks going off for Josh Meister. Exiting the stadium section now through the penultimate corner and through the final corner.
And your
Josh
Division
Meister
4 winner is Josh Meister. What
following
a win.
him, Button. Closely behind him, Desbro running out the podium. After him, you've got the Red Bulls of Macy Q and Old Manzi. After penalties, LA Ham, I believe, will be getting the P5 from the Red Bull.
And
He will. P6 for Jedi Gamer.
I think both Alfa Romeos may get points. I don't know if both of them do.
No, I don't think they will. No, Bad Dog, I think, dropped a spot because of his extra penalties.
You get the interviews in, and I'll be back in a second.
Driver of the day, I don't think it's going to be much of a question here. make sure to include your audio.
Yep, I have.
Right. Have you only got Desborough in?
We have.
Oh,
Fighting
well, that's a bit unfortunate.
up to one more time.
Come on, man. Alright, just wait for him. Hopefully he'll come in and we'll get an interview with him. This quickly, before we get started on interviews, can I quickly ask how today?
I think at least 3 times.
At
It's
least,
definitely gonna be
Yeah.
gonna be a bit of an issue.
Plus, you know what happened with Rage Quit by any chance?
But if you know what happened to who?
Rage Quit.
I know he crashed out in the second sector. I'm just not sure how.
Yeah.
But Rage Quit crashed out, and as soon as he crashed out, someone else, I think it was Destroyer, spun around, and then it
let me
caused the safety car.
Yeah, because then 2 cars made contact, I'm pretty sure. The front winds were on the tracks, and then safety car. Anyway, just get started with interviews. You can interview him if you like.
Yeah, I guess the only man we're gonna have for our interviews today is Desbro, who finished P3 in the Alpine. Desbro,
Yes.
how are you feeling, man, after finishing on the podium?
Well, I'm feeling pretty good, bearing in mind I started 7th and had a tough luck last week.
Yeah, it was very good race. You had a few nice battles in that race. And it was good fun to watch you.
Yeah, my mediums
P3.
nearly come into play. I probably needed like one more lap and I could have caught up. First and
Yeah.
second.
It's unfortunate you couldn't win the race.
No, but I think I might have had a good chance if I started on. No, if I just pitted to softs. But it is what it is.
Yeah, still P3. Gotta be happy with it.
Yeah.
May I also ask you, what do you think of Josh's drive at that race?
Josh's drive was amazing. I mean, I tried to defend him off the laps, but he was just too quick. And as soon as he was on soft, he was gone.
Yeah. Also, Snedden did have a crash.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you think about that? Because that was quite big. Because Snedden was on track to win that race.
Yes. Stedham possibly, without crashing, would have ended up P1, I think.
Yeah,
Or
P1
very well
by like a
fighting
mile.
for P1. with
But I kind of
Josh.
got lucky when second and third, was it second or third or fourth took each other off?
So
I
I
kind
think
of
it
dodged
was.
all of it.
It was. I think it was Pierre who was P3, and then P4 was. I want to say it was. Oh man, you remember who it was, don't you, Aaron, or no? But it was both
P3.
third, and then it was P4. Both spun out in the first last safety car restart.
I'm
Pierre
sure
doing
it was
it before
one
the
of
safety car
Haas's.
restart even happened.
Uh,
Oh,
I
it was
know
Invade.
one
It
of
was
the
Invade.
Haas's. Yeah. I just knew it was a Haas that spun it.
Desbro, our next race for this league, Brazil. How are you feeling heading into the Brazilian GP?
Still, I think I'm pretty strong, so we'll just have to find out, won't we? Full of surprises.
Oh, guess we're a bit late, but did you tick the box?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just checking. It's a bit late to be saying it, but whatever. Yeah,
Well,
it was a very good race today for you.
Yes. Good result.
I wish you good luck into Brazil.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we should just let you go off.
Yeah.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I'll
Great
see you all
drive
next
today.
week.
Well done.
You too,
See you,
Des, bro.
See you later.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was your Mexican Grand Prix for Tier 4. Mexico is now over. Next time on Sunday, your Tier 1, we head over to Brazil, into Lagos, where history has been made, titles have been won. But what's going to happen? You're going to have to tune in on Sunday with Tier 1 to see. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching tonight. See you on Sunday. Goodbye.